In this video, we are going to prove arithmetic mean and geometric mean inequality. So first of all, let's define arithmetic mean. If you have n positive real numbers, say a1, a2, an, then arithmetic mean of these positive real numbers is defined as addition of these positive real numbers divided by n and is denoted by a dot m, that is arithmetic mean. So arithmetic mean of a1, a2, an is equal to a1 plus a2 plus up to plus an divided by n. Next, let's define geometric mean. Again, if you have n positive real numbers, say a1, a2, an, then geometric mean of these positive real numbers is defined as nth root of product of these positive real numbers and is denoted by g dot m, that is geometric mean. So geometric mean of a1, a2, an is equal to nth root of a1 into a2 up to an. Now the next question I have put here, if you have two positive real number, say a and b, then arithmetic mean of a and b is a plus b by 2 and geometric mean of a and b is square root of a into b. We are asked to prove that a plus b by 2 is greater equal square root of ab, and equality will occur if and only if both the real numbers a and b are equal. That means you have to prove for two positive real numbers a and b, arithmetic mean is greater equal geometric mean, and it will be equal if and only if those two positive real numbers which you are considering are equal. Let's see the proof. First, we will assume a is not equal to b. Since a is positive, b is positive, you have square root of a and square root of b, both are positive. And since you have assumed a is not equal to b, you have square root of a is not equal to square root of b. Therefore, you have square root of a minus square root of b is not equal to 0. And since we know square of every non-zero real number is greater than 0, we can say square of square root a minus square root b is greater than 0. Then expanding this bracket, that means expanding this square, you will get a minus 2 times root ab plus b is greater than 0. Now, from here, if you shift this minus 2 root ab to right hand side, you will have a plus b is greater than 2 times root ab. And then if you divide this inequality by 2, you will have a plus b by 2 is greater than square root of ab. And that is what you wanted to prove. That means you have proved if a and b are not equal, arithmetic mean of a and b is strictly greater than geometric mean of a and b. Now we will prove the equality part. That means we will prove arithmetic mean of a and b is equal to geometric mean of a and b if and only if a is equal to b. So first we will assume a is equal to b. Now it's an easy observation. If a is equal to b, then arithmetic mean of a and b, which is a plus b by 2, is equal to a. Also, geometric mean of a and b, which is equal to square root of ab, is also equal to a. Because a plus b by 2 is equal to a plus a by 2, which is a. And square root of ab is square root of a into a, which is square root of a square, which is equal to a. So if a is equal to b, then arithmetic mean of a and b is equal to geometric mean of a and b, that we have proved. Now on the other hand, we will assume arithmetic mean of a and b is equal to geometric mean of a and b, and then we will prove a is equal to b. So you have assumed a plus b by 2 is equal to square root of ab. That means you have a plus b is equal to 2 times square root of ab. Now if you square both the side, you are going to get a plus b the whole square is equal to 4 times a into b. Now if you expand this left hand side, you will have a square plus 2ab plus b square is equal to 4ab. Now if you shift this 4ab to the left hand side, you will have a square plus 2ab plus b square minus 4ab equal to 0. And 2ab minus 4ab is equal to minus 2ab. Therefore, you will have a square minus 2ab plus b square equal to 0. Here I have written that a square minus 2ab plus b square is equal to 0. But a square minus 2ab plus b square is equal to a minus b the whole square. So you have a minus b the whole square is equal to 0, and that will imply a minus b has to be 0. And this will further imply that a should be equal to b. So you assumed am of a and b is equal to gm of a and b, and then you prove a is equal to b. So you have proved the statement which you were asked, that is am is greater equal gm, and both of them will be equal if and only if a is equal to b. Now, since for two positive real numbers we have proved arithmetic mean is greater equal geometric mean, naturally the question arises, is it true for any n positive real numbers? That means if you have n positive real numbers, can you say arithmetic mean of those n positive real numbers will be greater equal geometric mean of those n positive real numbers? And further, the arithmetic mean of those n positive real numbers will be equal to geometric mean of those positive real numbers if and only if all those n positive real numbers are equal to each other. Can we say this? And the answer is yes. And this statement is only called as the arithmetic mean geometric mean inequality. So here you can see that arithmetic mean geometric mean inequality. If you have n positive real numbers a1, a2, an, then arithmetic mean, which is summation of a1, a2, an divided by n, is greater equal geometric mean, which is equal to nth root of product a1, a2, an. And equality will occur if and only if all these positive real numbers a1, a2, an are equal. Let's see the proof now. We are going to use principle of mathematical induction to prove our arithmetic mean geometric mean inequality. So we will first prove the statement for two positive real numbers. So our base case will be n equal to 2. And then we will assume that the statement is true for any n minus 1 positive real numbers. And by assuming that, we will further prove that the statement is true for any n positive real numbers. And in that way, our arithmetic geometric mean inequality will be proved. Now consider the base case n equal to 2. That means for any two positive real numbers, you have to prove arithmetic mean of those two positive real numbers is greater equal geometric mean of those two positive real numbers, and arithmetic mean of two positive real number will be equal to geometric mean of two positive real numbers if and only if those two positive real numbers are equal. But that statement we have already proved in our previous question. So we can assume now the induction step, that is we will assume that the statement is true for any n minus 1 positive real numbers. Now we will prove that the statement is true for n positive real numbers which we are considering a1, a2, an. Now since these are n positive real numbers, I can arrange them in ascending order. So I can assume without loss of generality that a1 is less equal a2 is less equal a3 and so on is less equal an. Now your geometric mean, I am denoting it by g. So your g is equal to nth root of a1, a2, a3 up to an. That means nth root of product a1, a2, an. Now observe that each of these numbers a1, a2, an is greater equal a1. Therefore, the product a1 into a2 into a3 up to an is greater equal a1 raised to n. And if you take the nth root, you will have nth root of a1 raised to n is less equal nth root of a1 a2 an, but nth root of this product a1 a2 an is equal to g. Therefore you can say a1 is less equal g. Similarly, observe that each of these numbers a1, a2, an is less equal an. Therefore, the product a1, a2, an is less equal an raised to n. And if you again take nth root, you will have nth root of a1, a2, an is less equal nth root of an raised to n. That means you will have g is less equal an. So you have got this inequality a1 less equal g and g is less equal an. Therefore, further what you have, since a1 is less equal g, you can say g minus a1 is greater equal 0. Similarly, since g is less equal an, you can say an minus g is greater equal 0. And g itself is greater equal 0. Therefore, this product 1 upon g times g minus a1 into an minus g is greater equal 0. Now you multiply this 1 upon g to the first bracket. So you will have 1 upon g into g minus a1, which will be equal to 1 upon g into g, which is 1. And 1 upon g multiplied with minus a1, you will have minus a1 upon g. So you will have 1 minus a1 upon g multiplied with an minus g. Now you multiply both the brackets. So you will have 1 times an, which is an, 1 times minus g, which is minus g, minus a1 upon g times an, which is minus a1 an upon g, and minus a1 upon g times minus g. So g and g will get cancelled to give you plus a1. And we know this is already greater equal 0. So this term is greater equal 0. Now you shift this minus terms to right hand side. So you will have a1 plus an on the left hand side is greater equal a1 an upon g plus g. Now you keep this fact as it is. We are going to require it in the proof. After having this fact, now let's apply the induction hypothesis. By induction hypothesis, we know that the statement is true for any n-1 positive real numbers. Now the crux of this proof lies in choosing those n-1 positive real numbers wisely. So here I am choosing those n-1 positive real numbers as a2, a3 up to an-1. These are n-2 elements, and n-1th element I am choosing as a1 into an upon g. So these are my n-1 elements, a2, a3 up to an-1, and n-1th element I have chosen as a1 into an upon g. On these n-1 elements, I will apply my induction hypothesis. So I will have arithmetic mean of these n-1 positive real numbers is greater equal geometric mean of these n-1 positive real numbers. That means I have a2 plus a3 plus up to an-1 plus a1 into an upon g divided by n-1 is greater equal n-1th root of a2 a3 an-1 into a1 an upon g. Now observe the numerator of this n-1th root. You have a2, a3 up to an-1 multiplied with a1 and an. That means it is product of n positive real numbers a1, a2, a3 up to an. But what is this product? This product is equal to g raised to n, because here you see your g was nth root of this product. Therefore, this product is equal to g raised to n. So you replace this product by g raised to n. So you have this is n-1th root of g raised to n upon g. But g raised to n upon g is equal to g raised to n-1. So you have on right hand side of inequality n-1th root of g raised to n-1, and that is equal to g. So you have got a2 plus a3 plus up to an-1 plus a1 into an upon g divided by n-1 is greater equal G. Now you multiply by n minus 1 on both the side of inequality. So you will have a2 plus a3 up to plus an minus 1 plus a1 an upon g is greater equal n minus 1 into g. Now n minus 1 into g is equal to n into g minus g. So if you add plus g on both the side of inequality, you will have a2 plus a3 plus an minus 1 plus a1 an upon g plus g is greater equal n into g. And then further, if you multiply by 1 upon n on both the side of inequality, you will have a2 plus a3 plus an minus 1 plus a1 an upon g plus g divided by n is greater equal g. Now here that fact which I had said that we will require in proof will play its role. What was that fact? You had proved that a1 plus an is greater equal a1 into an upon g plus g. Therefore, in the above inequality, if you replace this a1 into an upon g plus g with a1 plus an, still you are going to get that the left hand side is greater equal g. That means you will get a1 plus a2 plus up to an divided by n is greater equal g. But g was the geometric mean and this a1 plus a2 up to an divided by n is the arithmetic mean. So you have proved arithmetic mean of n positive real numbers is greater equal geometric mean of n positive real numbers. So inequality is proved. Now it remains to show the equality part. So let's see the equality part. First we will assume that all these n positive real numbers a1, a2, an are equal. But if all these a1, a2, an are equal, you can have an easy observation that arithmetic mean, which is a1 plus a2 plus an upon n, is equal to a1, and geometric mean, which is nth root of a1 a2 an, is equal to nth root of a1 raised to n, which is equal to a1. So in that case, arithmetic mean is equal to geometric mean. Now we will assume that arithmetic mean is equal to geometric mean, and we will prove that all these positive real numbers a1, a2, an are equal to each other. So we have assumed a1 plus a2 plus an upon n is equal to nth root of product a1, a2, an. And we want to prove a1 is equal to a2 is equal to a3 and so on, all are equal to an. We will prove it by method of contradiction. So you assume at least two AIs are there such that they are not equal. And without loss of generality, I can assume that A1 is not equal to A2. Once I have assumed A1 is not equal to A2, you take two positive real numbers A1 bar and A2 bar as a1 plus a2 upon 2. So you have defined a1 bar as a1 plus a2 upon 2 and a2 bar as a1 plus a2 upon 2 only. Now what is a1 bar plus a2 bar? a1 bar plus a2 bar is equal to 2 times a1 plus a2 upon 2, and which is equal to a1 plus a2. Therefore you have addition of a1 bar and a2 bar is equal to addition of a1 and a2. Therefore you can say a1 bar plus a2 bar plus a3 plus a4 up to an divided by n is equal to a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus an upon n. That means arithmetic mean of a1, a2, an will not change if I replace a1 and a2 by a1 bar and a2 bar. Now we have proved AMGM inequality for two terms. So that two terms now I will consider as a1 and a2. So arithmetic mean of a1 and a2 will be greater than geometric mean of A1 and A2. And remember, here the strict inequality will occur because for two positive real numbers we have already proved that equality will occur if and only if those two positive real numbers are equal, and we have assumed A1 is not equal to A2. Therefore arithmetic mean of A1 and A2 is strictly greater than geometric mean of A1 and A2. And if I square both the side, I will have square of A1 plus A2 upon 2 is greater than A1 into A2. But square of A1 plus A2 upon 2 is what? It is equal to A1 bar into A2 bar. So what you have, A1 bar into A2 bar is strictly greater than A1 into A2. So remember, we have proved A1 bar plus A2 bar is equal to A1 plus A2. But A1 bar into A2 bar is strictly greater than A1 into A2. Now consider the arithmetic mean of A1 bar, A2 bar, A3 up to AN, and we already know it is equal to arithmetic mean of A1, A2, AN. Now arithmetic mean of A1, A2, AN we have assumed is equal to geometric mean of A1, A2, AN. That we have already assumed. So this A1 plus A2 plus up to AN upon N is equal to nth root of product A1, A2, AN. But since A1 into A2 is strictly less than A1 bar into A2 bar, the product A1, A2, AN is strictly less than A1 bar into A2 bar into A3 up to AN. Therefore, nth root of A1, A2, AN is strictly less than nth root of A1 bar into A2 bar into A3 up to into AN. So what you have got? Arithmetic mean of A1 bar, A2 bar, A3 up to AN is strictly less than geometric mean of A1 bar, A2 bar, A3 up to AN, which is contradiction to the AM-GM inequality, because we have proved that AM is always greater equal GM. Therefore, you can conclude A1 not equal to A2 is not possible, and thus A1 is equal to A2 is equal to A3 up to all are equal to AN. So in that way, we have proved that arithmetic mean is equal to geometric mean if and only if all A1, A2, AN are equal to each other.